I got 10 missed calls, all my bitches mad at me. Valet Park Designer District, I'm going straight to gallery. Jugs fiending, yup. Phone ringing, yup. Niggas hating, yup. Jury blinging, yup. Jugs fiending, yup. Phone ringing, yup. Niggas hating, yup. Jury blinging, yup. I was bad at fucking.
Hey, yo.
You about to be chilling. You know you got the cat food for the cat. Get that out your way. So this video is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I don't normally do these lives. I'm not trying to be in here. I'm in pajamas. We about to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I got my ninja socks. I got my Uzumaki ninja socks on right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, bro. This is zero to do with impressing people. This is zero to do with marketing. This has zero to do with any of those things. This has 100% to do with the actual truth. Now that the case is over, case closed, guilty. 30 years for what he was caught for, not what he did, not as a just punishment, but for what he was caught for. 30 years. Okay. Case is closed. I'm going to talk about this now because they won't stop talking about it. Leaving carbonation was one thing. Leaving it with a court case made it a thing to avoid. It made it taboo to talk about. Me and Janae didn't even know if we could be together. We didn't know if we was allowed to be together. We didn't know if we was allowed to communicate or anything. I'm learning on the low what I didn't know. I'm learning on the low what I didn't know from Velvet later on. I'm finding out how much Pice and Musa and Jax and Juju and Callie, this is after I left, I'm finding out how much they didn't know. I have no idea how many people are in here. Somebody's probably going to record it. I'm going to save this to my subscribers. This will be available to my subscribers. Okay? So.
I ain't know a lot of shit neither. I ain't know a lot of shit. Nigga, shit I was there, I ain't fucking know.
You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. And the things that I didn't know as a right-hand man and having my own exclusive escapades and trips with Eligio and the women, you know, I didn't know when I was being lied to as I was being lied to. I didn't know when I was being deceived when I was being deceived. It was until after the fact that I realized certain things. If I knew what I knew today about him and what he's done, not only would we have been left, probably would still have my child. If I knew how he was lying to Janae, if I knew what he was having Zoka do behind my back, we would have been gone. That wouldn't have been a conversation to have with me. It would have been over. So I had to be what? In the dark. I had to know just enough and just a little bit of misinformation to keep me right off of track. It's like, tell them what you're going after so that they don't pay attention to the thing you're actually going after. That was Eligio. He loved the game of chess. Doesn't mean he was good at it. Great game, great concepts, great lessons. Doesn't mean you were good at it. You see, in chess, you're only playing yourself. You can only control your pieces. Yourself. But for some reason, Eligio tried to play on everybody's board as them. Using the same tactic. You can fool the people sometimes, but you cannot fool them all the time. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm on your ass. I don't care if you in jail. I don't care what the women got going on. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Mm-hmm. Let me tell y'all something before I play this. Those women know exactly what they're doing. Those women are not crazy. They're not crazy. They're in too deep. Those women, and excuse me, I'm speaking from knowing them. They are weak. They care too much about what you think than they care about the truth. And now, who else has that in common? Eligio Bishop.
God damn.
They resonate. They care more about how they look and their image than they do about their actual character development. Because the moment they touch one of the MODs, if we're keeping the knowledge, one of the MODs is what? What's the first MOD? Bet you they don't even fucking know that answer, bro. Integrity. Integrity. You should be pouring out from the heart the truth of what Eligio has done to you. Kayla Buckner. Now I see why they use your names like that. Because it's like, take the mask off, you fraud.
All right, hold on. Don't forget. We got a show. Let's get to the show.
So hopefully that is enough prologue, Yeah. And I never thought that I'd be the one to necessarily troll them. But now that I see that they're blatantly lying to you, they're not being fooled anymore. Malia, I cannot expose y'all's astrology online.
Don't do that.
I'm not allowed to do that. But Malia, you are written to be a false prophet. By energy. And by energy you're doing that. You're playing a spiritual role without being spiritual. You're influencing a lot of people. Or have the potential to. I digress. But I must say something. When the woman, the narrator of this video, I'm going to be commentating, the narrator of this very video, I know personally to have been beaten the hardest. Kayla Buckner. Y'all remember when we was doing the Bigo and Kayla did something random? She smiled and did something random in the back, and he looked through the camera, he looked on the other side, and he got up and he just started three-piecing her into the bathtub and folded her into the bathtub. Y'all forgot about that shit? Kayla Buckner, that voice you're listening to, that's her. The light-skinned one. The one that came there for me, to be with me. We just agreed that we didn't want to be together. That's who you're going to listen to right now. Kayla Buckner. Eferu. Or Elita. Or Goddess Ichel. Don't talk to me about Ichel. Cancer ascendant. Cancer moon. First house. Scorpio North Node. The dark. I digress. Don't talk to me. Bro, y'all need to stop playing with these things you don't understand. So I digress. Right now, you're going to listen to Kayla Buckner. And you're going to watch scenes that are very beautiful. And before I give you the complete turnaround, I'm just going to let it play. Keep this one thing in mind. If anything, keep this in mind. The whole time this is happening, there's a group, a tribe of men and children, and a couple of women, making it by with the minimum. While they're doing all this shit, making it by with the minimum, in turmoil, in suffering, and emotional pain and agony from watching the women they're supposed to be with, including myself, dancing and partying and wanting to be wanted. Publicly. Humiliating. In another state. And another island. Part of the deception. We too, that's not showgirl. Part of the deception is you can do better. You're going to do better. I'm letting her go. But the whole time, I'm thinking I'm growing. I'm doing the very opposite of being a man. Musa went through the same thing. True went through the same thing. Callie and Pice went through the same thing. Jax was about to go through the same thing, but he didn't. Juju was about to go through the same thing, but he didn't. Yeah, y'all gonna ride for him because y'all ain't never had no girls. And the one girl Jax had there, Avir, great woman. feel so bad for that girl. She had to leave so quickly after being there because it just... They all have their own stories. Very interesting. Just know that while you watch this, there's a whole group of people struggling. Just know that while you watch this, there's a whole group of people struggling. Playing themselves, lying to themselves, thinking we're doing the right thing. Honestly, really, being lied to and not knowing what lies are there. Men emasculated to the point to where they think everything they taught about being a man was a lie. So, let us do it. Let's do it. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let this down. This is just like, oh, you walk. Yeah, look. You good? Are you on the charger?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a walk back there. Let me grab the things I need. Craziness, crazy. You about to play this, John? Let's listen to F.U.
Even the video is crazy, God.
With an aim to get views
Shut up.
or tarnish.
Sorry. I clicked play and said, shut up. I'm sorry. Look, you lie. You a lie. It's not, you're not being deceived no more. You just lying now.
With an aim
And
to
let me
get
say this last. No, I'm gonna say this at the end. I'm gonna say it at the end.
views or tarnish Eligio Bishop's reputation, many people have only been posting negative things about Mr. Bishop. As we all know, no one is all bad. Please take a moment to
Hold on.
witness some of the beautiful
He didn't go to jail for being all bad. Nobody's in jail for being all bad.
Nobody's all bad, man.
I mean, even Jesus said only God is good. That's fine. What is the point of that? You not all good, I'm not all good, he's not all bad. Okay, so we're going to just ignore the bad, which was the core of what his reality was predicated upon. And we're going to look at the fantasy fake shit that you recorded for the media. This is yellow journalism. It doesn't have to be a lie to lie. Yellow journalism.
all bad. Please take,
Shut up.
as we
Sorry.
all know, no one is all bad. Please take a moment to witness some of the beautiful moments that we shared.
This sounds like some music you would play, Nate. This is you all day. It is. You wanted a piece of the pie, man. You wanted us. First time I saw this, I was like, fuck that. Look, bro, look. Look. This is during one of the queen competitions. One of the many queen competitions. The night Janae was raped, it was during a lot of turmoil because right before that they had one of these queen competitions. And she won't stop saying, I want to be with Soular. What do you think was happening in this queen competition? That's Zoka right there. Who that? Oh, that's Efu. Don't tell me that's Sheba. Do I need to say the men? True. Caliber. Me. Having to watch this shit but not really wanting to. So we put it on the side, throw it over there, and get busy doing some other shit so we never have to watch these lives. We have to have it on. We have to have a recording. We usually leave it to Pice and Caliber to do that. We usually leave it to either Amar Jawade, rest his soul, loyal, or Tron when he would be there, or Caliber and Pice. And they would get the choice to delegate it to Jax or Juju. Meanwhile, we're like, nope, we on the road, sorry, we can't watch the live. Me and True ain't shit. Me and True, like, oh, we getting groceries. Oh, he live? Alright, turn it on. Me and True turn up the music. We just got the live on the low and right there in the little cup holder to see, just in case he call our name, we gotta say some shit. Or he'd be like, hey, tell the dog to get this. Be ahead of the game or something. But Nigga, me and True in the car riding, man. I miss you, True. Aaron Dixon, excuse me, man. I'll fuck with you, bro, because we had a real friendship. We did. That was good what we went through. The whole time, who we talking about? Who we talking about, Aaron? What are we trying to make sense about, Aaron? Zoka and Sheba. I'm pulling my brother out of a hole. He's pulling me out of a hole. Aaron's my brother. I fuck with you, Aaron. Because you was there for me. And I was there for you, but guess what? You was on me and I was on you. We wouldn't let each other slide with shit either. We would damn near fight all the time. We was brothers, bro. That's crazy. We built a bond off of our pain of losing our women. Our families, bro. Families. Jahumi, love. But it's a happy scene. For who? They were miserable. Do you believe any of these smiles? You think, who the fuck lives like this? That's not. This is fake as fuck. You see the camera tilt? It's staged. Is that B-roll? What the fuck is going on, bro? Like, yo, we gonna really try to make this shit seem nice. Throw the sunset in there. Bitch, I'm sorry, bro. Like, he is all cat, bro. Hurt, desperate. How many times me and Zoka fuck after this? It is my girl. That's been my girl. She goes to play with him every here and there. Because he convinced us that we ain't supposed to be together. And I'm over here looking for my real girl. So the whole time, she's spending time with him. I'm on the phone talking to like all these other girls. I'm on the phone chopping it up with all these girls like, I'll be with you. I wouldn't leave you. If I went there, I admire him. I'd learn from him. But I'd want to be with you. Those are women I'm talking to online. Guess who one of them was? Janae Newell. The same exact time frame. And he went and lied to Janae, saying I only wanted her to come so I could play her. So we can embarrass her on the internet.
That was straight up?
That was a lie.
No, hold on. No, I'm saying that was the truth that he kept you up to bring her so he could do that to her?
The truth was he had an idea when Janae started showing up on lives with me that we should invite her back. I told him, we've been talking for 3 months in an 18 meeting. Yeah. And he's like, oh, so when she comes, she's going to be your wife. Right. We could say she's going to be single like we do all the women, but she's going to be your wife. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, Zoka cool with that? Yeah. Me and Zoka both accept her already. Me and Zoka got our tent set up for 3. Right. He tells her.
That was where?
In Puerto Rico.
I was there, yeah.
When we pick her up from the airport.
Right.
What is that?
That was right after I left.
I couldn't wait to pick her up and swing around and flip around. But I'm like, hold on, wait till we get back. Because we got to talk to Chief. We're going to finalize it. You're going to be with me and Zoka. I'm talking to her. I'm helping her. I'm touching her the whole time she's there. We're going to the store doing all this shit when she first landed. Beautiful. She brought a Tassili's wrap.
Yeah.
Bro, she brought with the big Tassili's wrap for him. But left it with me on accident. She bought my ninja headband. Janae bought that. She bought Zoka some wraps. Some really nice, brown, beautiful wraps. Janae came with gifts for me and Zoka. She brought this nigga a sandwich.
A
Tassili's wrap.
Did we just plug Tassili's?
And I ended up eating it.
That shit was delicious.
Because it was delicious. Me and Zoka split it. So, because she was supposed to come to my tent that night, she did it. And you know, she went upstairs. Apparently, she never came. She did come back down to come and be with us anyway. But apparently, Eligio had programmed her and told her that I don't really want to be with her. Zoka don't fuck with her. I don't want to be with her. We only invited her so that we can play her on the internet as a fool.
Shit.
And that's what he told her. And he told the internet something completely different. You use this one.
What's the difference, Joe?
Oh, okay.
That's crazy, man.
Crazy, right? So that's what this scene is. So while we looking at these goofy, this is goofy, bro. This goofy. I hope that shit was still playing. No, we ain't. It's over with. It's over with. No one worried about that no more. You gotta move forward. That's why I don't read this shit. Oh, it's 100 people, so there's never 100 people in here, especially when I'm teaching. So I know y'all roaches, but it's cool. It's not about you. It's not even about you. There are some narcissistic ass niggas in here, so it's not even about you. It don't even matter. I'm not worried about my baby mamas. I'm gonna have to just do what I gotta do as a man anyway. Y'all stupid. That's what men have to do. Men have to do what they have to do anyway, regardless of what their baby mamas say. Regardless of how their baby mamas feel. Whether they love you or they don't love you. You gotta take care of that motherfucking child. None of that shit matters. That's something this nigga never did. Velvet is absolutely correct about Eligio, and she thinks I'm Eligio. I gotta deal with the fact that Velvet thinks I'm Eligio. 11-11 with 111 in the room. Suck my dick. Does that sound like him? This is new footage. This is new footage. I know this is new footage. No, I know this new footage is new place. You know the thing about this new place? They're happy. You know why they're happy? Because they're free. They're free from 3. It's not 3 to 3. It's free from 3. They will ride for this nigga for years. Because he's in jail. These women will ride for Eligio for 30 more years. Because they're free. And as long as they get to be the loyal ones who stay down, they don't have to be the ones who were fucked up and left their kids. As long as they can stay righteous. The righteous ones who stayed loyal to their king, who stayed loyal to their man, who came to change the world, whether they understand, left their own children abandoned. No, but that's just real. Instead of going back to that person and getting ready to heal, they'd rather pretend to be royal so that you can kneel. Humble B3. How do you know the charges are lies? Were you there? Sorry, even the court says it wasn't. I'm telling you it wasn't, and I was there. Your opinion is invalid. I guess you just have a keyboard. Oh yeah, this whole time? No, this ain't you. That's my girl. Here's my girl.
What is that? Right? This Puerto Rico?
No, this is Puerto Rico. This is Vieques.
Looks like Puerto Rico.
Y'all ever been to Vieques? Vieques Island? It's a beautiful there in Vieques. Vieques has horses and all kind of things. Hold on. Let's see what we got right here. Do you know how much money we wasted? Jackson came with like 30 bags. All that money was spent from this dumbass shit. We at the house, motherfucking penny pinching. While we over here booking jet ski rides, he's not even taking. Wasting money. Not everybody's not real dark. Look at it. There's still one out there. I love, let it be known, I love all these women. I love them all. They was all my family at one point. Oh, look at that. Look at this picture. Good old Tanisha. She's a great person, you know, aside from the fake shit. She's someone who I want to inspire to be better because she had a lot of self-doubt. Malia struggles with the same things a lot of you guys struggle with. She just doesn't cover it up in makeup. She doesn't cover it up in certain things. You see, Malia, unlike most of y'all, on the home front is actually trying to grow and evolve. And let me just take the lead for this one because I'll say this for all those women. They all wanted to just grow and evolve. I think I speak for all of them when I say that. The men, I feel like, had more ulterior motives. I feel like the women are naturally romantic, sexual energy creatures. But I feel like they came to bring their energy, who they were, to carbonation because they felt that Eligio And even if they weren't in a relationship with one of us, out of their choice, and they end up being, well, you got to go to Eligio because it's the right thing to do, it's because I'm going to be educated. I'm going to be enlightened. I'm going to be leveled up. These women all came to be leveled up. Some of them, Velvet, she would have loved a man who could level her up for sure, but Velvet is someone who's more progressive. There's a couple more members who I'd say were like that, including myself. A lot of us, we didn't care for the drama or the hierarchy stuff because we was trying to create something for the world. Another person I feel like that was Rambo. You know, I feel like Rambo was somebody who really wanted to create something more, and there was just too many restrictions and constraints for a person like that with that much capability. Myself, I ended up feeling that. You know, I ended up dedicating all of my energies to the group until the reason why I left was literally because I realized that I wasn't as valuable to the group as I thought I was. I realized that I was holding them back because all of the men should be doing what I'm doing. I shouldn't be the only man doing what I'm doing. All of the men should be doing what I'm doing. I shouldn't be taking sole responsibilities for the entire group. Everybody should be taking full sole responsibility for themselves. So I left when he told me I never got him out of jail. The universe did it. I bet. I guess my services are no longer needed here. Because you're in jail, nigga. And I thought that's what I was doing here. But apparently it's not. So call me the devil, call me Satan. I don't have time to argue with y'all. It's time for me to go. He got demons, he has to leave. Yeah, I am the devil, nigga. I am him. If I must be, I'm leaving here. I'm going to go be valuable somewhere else. You said it's hell out there, and you calling me a devil? Let me go home. I didn't want to argue.
Yeah, hold up.
I straight up left. You click it. I don't even know if you know, but my thing is it's nuts to me. These women, I guess this is all I'm saying, is that I give all the women in the spiritual community a certain level of resonance. I don't really care. I appreciate it though. It's Jack's alive. So they gave a certain level. All right, women, spiritual women, to a certain degree, I feel like y'all not women in general. I feel like, and I'm throwing, this is my little thing, this is my thought. I think that what women are lacking the most in this society, strong, educated men with morals. I think that it's not common. I mean, some of the guys are in this room chatting. At the end of the day, this is our business. I'm clarifying it. Mm-hmm. You guys are still gossiping. There's no need to gossip. There's the truth right here. You can contemplate and deliberate if it's true or not for you, but it is the truth. These are things that you don't care about because it's more entertaining. This is more directed to the people who invested years and years and years into carbonation. This is more directed to the people who've invested their money, their time. To all of the people who may have taken advice to leave your families in the name of Eligio to Christ. In the thought that we're healing generational curses but perpetuating them, women, you definitely deserve a higher caliber man. If a woman's energy is, and if this argument is invalid if you disagree with this, if a woman's energy is to receive an input, and a man's energy is to output, proton to electron, right? Then a woman should surround herself with the highest value because that's what she's going to put in. And she's going to give you that back. So when it comes to energy, you can gauge the value of the energy by frequency. Okay? The woman will take that and create a vibration into her womb. Vibration. Empty space, beyond space and time. This is the woman's power. So women need strong, educated men to guide them and lead them. But women have a natural sexual energy. Men have a lack of discipline and hormonal imbalances. And I don't believe that every man should be out here spreading his seed. I don't. I don't believe that many of these women are ready to be having children. No, I don't. I didn't even get to have my child. We were that unready. We were so unready, I didn't even get to have my child. My first one. And these other two, you guys all got it fucked up if you think I'm the bad guy. They're not the bad guys either. They're hurt. They think I'm Eligio. They think I'm Eligio, bro. I live like this. I really live like this. Like, they think I'm him. They think I'm this happy, smiling, friendly guy who buys you food and takes you out and then tortures you at home. No. No. Those women, I don't want to make this too much about my baby mothers, but I want to let it be known, we're moving forward. I'm not Eligio. I'm a lot like Eligio. He was born first. I'll give him that. I'm a lot like the nigga. But I'm not him. That's a Taurus 11. Look at the Red Bull. That's Taurus 11. I am Gemini 12. That's 211.
That was in Philly?
This was in Philly. 211. 312. I'm different. We're similar. 2 to 3, 11 to 12. Matter of fact, let me show you how similar me and Eligio are. We both have Cancer Moon, first house, 27 degrees. Exactly. When we were born, the moon was in the exact same position to the degree. We both are Cancer ascendants. We're both OD passionate sometimes. It's real. You see me. Y'all gotta tell me to calm down all the time. It's not because I'm out of control. It's because I just got a lot of passion. If you tell me to calm down, I'll be like, alright. It ain't shit. That ain't nothing. It's not out of control. Bro was out of control. But the passion was the same. These women, I would get up to hug them or to do something different, and they will flinch. Janae and Velvet. Janae literally sat down and I had her run through how she was beaten. All right, how did I don't know how much. I guess we going into Eligio, but apparently Prince York or something, son, and all these other people.
Prince York get to beat it up?
I don't fucking know. I don't even. She was dating so many people, so many spiritual people. Yada. I don't know. She started telling me, and this is another thing. I don't want to put this out there for them because this is from her mouth. This doesn't have to be the truth. It could be, it could not be. Maybe, maybe not. So I'm going to digress on some of it, but she's letting me know she's been abused pretty much with everybody and how they did it. And I said, here, no, hit me. Show me how they hit you. Show me what they did to you. I could take it. You know, so she's showing me and we're creating scenarios. And I'm like, there's no way a nigga was just beating you like that and you was just standing there. It's more to it. She's not telling me what she was doing and all these other things, X, Y, and Z. So I'm with her, and I'm immediately, I remember we were in Mexico when I had her do this. We're out of carbonation already. And I remember for a moment, I was like, something don't feel right. To a degree. I'm with her. I'm like, these guys can be like that. I've seen what Eligio has done firsthand. This is no excuse. We're not excusing this. We're not by far. By far. And I understand the cases where people may be getting sting sentences that are maybe more than what they should get. Or there's many times where people are found guilty for things they haven't done. Those things do happen. I'm not taking that away from y'all because a lot of people will say, well, this happened to my uncle, this happened to my sister. I get it. That's fine. That happens. That's not the case here. He's getting away with shit by getting a 30-year sentence. He's getting away. He's on vacation compared to where he's supposed to be. Vacation. That's not what I'm saying to you. By the time I'm dealing with Janae, and I'm hearing this, I'm not seeing what she's doing. It's not until I'm with her. And it's funny, I posted this on my Facebook, so we're going to talk about it today. She would beat me and hit me regularly. I don't give a fuck. It don't hurt. It's my girl. Like, I don't care. I'm not like, oh.
What do you mean you don't care, man?
Because I'm a passionate nigga. So if you in my face and you screaming and you're my girl, I'm knowing I was raised watching my mother get beat. I was raised watching my mother get beat.
Not cool.
She don't know that though. So when she's in my face and she's like, huh? What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're just a bitch. You just a little bitch. And I'm like, bro, can we just talk? Can we sit down?
She
Can we
gotta
do
get
this?
the fuck out.
That's the other thing. Is like, hey, look, since you're doing all that, I gotta get you out. All right. Hey, look. That's why you gotta go. You have to leave. We can't do this. Look, I see what you're trying to do. You gotta go. But I remember that the last time she hit me 20 times in a row. I literally sat there and counted, and she was testing me so much. She was like, just kept going. I'm like, what are you doing? Stop slapping me. What are you doing? And that's when I grabbed her, put her on the phone, and she's like, you bitch, you ain't shit. You just a little bitch. And that's when I spit in her mouth. I did. I mean, if my dick was out, it would have been sexy.
Yo, time out, man.
Because that same night, we ended up having some of the craziest sex. So we don't care. Sorry, I didn't spit in her mouth and she got up and ran away and, I've been disrespected, it's over. No, man, my dick and the cum's been all up in there since. Same day. Because she lied to me. Bro, she lied to me. She told me she wasn't going to, but this was later. She told me she wasn't going to leave and she ended up leaving the next rising. She lied to me just to have some sex. Right before she dipped off.
That's the flip side.
This is the flip side. So, when it comes to my drama with the baby mamas, I'm dealing with hurt, broken woman. I know that. She would flinch at random things. I'm like, what are you doing?
Well,
I've never hit you. What are you doing?
Why you ain't saying none of that shit at court? She's abusive also.
Because that wasn't the case. The same way I didn't talk about what he did to my daughter at court. The same way I didn't talk about what he did to Velvet at court. They talked about that, how they wanted to. I stuck to the case. I didn't bring up other scenarios. That was my twist. That was my twist. Yep. Yep. That was my twist. I've been waiting for this case to be closed. I haven't said shit. I ain't said shit. I've been waiting for the case to be closed.
Yo, you know it's word on the internet streets though, right?
There's all kinds of words on the internet streets. I'm listening.
There's words out there. So apparently, and you know this my hood.
Make sure you speak up a little bit.
Yeah, so apparently, and this is my hood. So apparently, the word on the street is you set old boy up, right?
Right.
It's a team of hitters that's out here looking for you. That's what I heard. I didn't hear it from the hitters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard it from the rumor mill, but that's the rumor mill. Now, I heard this theory before. I heard somebody say this theory before. Now, in order for me to feel like this theory would work, all parties would kind of have to be in cahoots. And I don't see all parties being in cahoots. So I don't see this theory holding together. And I know all the hitters, and ain't no hitters out here looking for no fucking...
I know Eligio's closest friends who are calling me, apologizing to me. If it's something to where there's snake, if it's something to where there's smoke, that's just a matter of phone calls. There's only so much you can do when it comes to things like that. You know, they offer witness protection to people who speak up on things like this usually, right? Because of scenarios or words on the street, things like that can happen, right?
True that.
But that's not us. We in the street, aren't we?
True that.
Where we at, Nate?
In the hood.
We in the hood.
Right now.
We in the street, aren't we?
All crazy.
Have we left?
Man.
We been here.
Yeah.
We grew up here, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, I don't got time to be scared.
No. Not of that.
And do you know how many other places that we've been that is worse? Matter of fact, I feel pretty safe.
We was just talking about that.
I feel pretty damn safe, as a matter of fucking fact.
We was just talking about that. Yeah, you should tell me.
Especially with who I know.
I'm just putting it out there. I ain't
No, and it's funny because
every
everyone we spoke to as well has had a very honest set of questions. They didn't have no generic questions. Think about it.
No.
They had some really good questions. Like these niggas who were asking about it, they've been watching. And when they hear my perspective for the first time ever, they'd be like, damn. I didn't really know it was like that. I mean, I knew something was up, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't know it was really like that. He said, where you at? We in the hood, apparently. But it don't even matter, bro. Like, I was living a life before any of this, bro. I done had entire clips emptied at me already, bro. It's not about that, bro. It's not. It's about living in truth. That's something y'all, like, let me be real with you, and let me side with Broden. Let me side with him real quick. When I say that y'all are fucking lame, do you know what lame means?
Let me hurt and sick.
We gonna pull in Eligio real quick. Got the Bible definition. What does lame mean? Y'all niggas lame, bro. Let me tell you why y'all niggas is lame. Unable to walk without difficulty, a result of an injury or an illness. Something of something intended to be entertaining. Are you entertained? Right? Because y'all don't really care about the truth, its opinions and entertainment, rather than self-growth and mastery. And I'm here to free the people's minds who were stuck in a delusion, a misunderstanding of how things actually went down. There's a lot of people who stuck in that, who's watching for years. They just weren't on the home front. And uninspiring at all. You guys are uninspiring. And everything you say is like what everyone else has said. It's dull. Like, think about it. Off of the live, when you're not scrolling and you're not stuck on the phone, like, what you really doing? And the people really doing stuff, we probably cool. Naive or socially inept. Naive or socially inept. Y'all niggas is lame. Literally.
No, I like that.
They're speaking on shit they don't know. When the guy who was there is telling them straight up. Do you think I'm worried about opinions? About what I went through? I was there. Y'all trying to figure it out. I'm here for people who this is their business. The other members who were there, I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to the women who are there. I'm speaking to Eligio directly. I'm speaking to the people who are connected to the scenario. The families. All you families. Like, I apologize to y'all. Thank you for calling me and things like that. No, you haven't been doing that.
Tell the families. I was just talking about that the other day.
Bro.
People walked away from their families.
People walked away from their families. People were asking me, like, bro, did I do the right thing by leaving my girl last year? I was watching his videos. I missed my daughter. Bro, go back to your family, bro. Go back to your family, bro. That's the shit I get. I don't get hate mail. I get love and questions. People are asking me for help. This is all I do offline is I help. I don't got time for all that other shit. This nigga was busy doing what? What? That's why we have nothing from Carbonation to today. Worthless. Negative, if anything. All they did was consume. All the men did and all we were doing on the low end, all we did was create. And all they did was consume. Eat up, big boy. Consume. Food. Do you know how much money went into food? hold on. Here's your Messiah. Keep the knowledge, right?
Is that pork chop? Big ass lamb chop?
Now I will attest to have making this mistake. I'll be a spiritual person and I will show as hell go get me some Jamaican food. I ain't even mad at this one too much because I don't believe that there's anything as a healthy diet. I think healthy is contingent upon what you need and your ability to give yourself what you need. If you got an overdose in vitamin K, I wouldn't recommend that you eat another apple. But if you are deficient in vitamin K, I think an apple would be a very healthy decision. So it's based on what you need. So the real skill here is to develop an understanding of what you need. So I don't really believe in a healthy diet, but this is just to show how much our knowledge fluctuated. It was never about the knowledge, it was always about situations, entertainment, and desires. I'm pretty much done. Like, ain't nothing glorious about this. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking room. Y'all remember that room? Who remembers that room? Who can see us all lined up against the wall? This is where he's talking to Sinetta. Mm-hmm. This is where we put the table, we put all these things, we put up a whole set, all the people lined up right there. You got the flag. Oh, good times. Shortly after that finished that ISD. And I'm not talking about the psychological damage and work he's doing on these women by having them embarrass themselves publicly with him all the time. You know,
that was spiritual improv.
They're not wrong. The girls aren't wrong about him. They're not. You know, I was with them too. I get it. They're completely wrong about me. They're making me into Eligio before I even was Eligio. I haven't even. It's scary, bro.
But you see,
they want the positions.
The bad times.
Yeah, what it is
with them.
With them, the good times definitely don't outweigh the bad times. This is why it's a 5-minute video out of a life of being live. All we could salvage 5 minutes. How many hours do we have? You can't cook none of that, can you? Nope. Especially because they know what kind of traumas happened in those days, in those nights. Oh my God. Y'all know what happened on this Mexico trip? Y'all, no one knows about this Mexico trip. This was just me and Zoka, Efru, Aya, Eligio, Velvet, and Princess. That was all of us on this trip only. We went to Mexico. And had the chocolate guy get us a really beautiful space. We're at the restaurant right across from the space that I got his book. And they had a nice little performing thing. Went and talked to him, told him to play the music. They started playing our music. The girls went on the stage and performed. We did have good times. We made every time a good time, if possible. The sad part is, we're not talking about the good memories, bro. It's not about that. That's not the highlights of Carbonation. Those are the highlights maybe in our individual lives. Like, I remember me and Zoka acting goofy and funny every morning and every night with each other. I remember the talks we'd have at night. I remember sitting in a tent with 6 guys, streaming knowledge, thinking I need to shut up, and they're telling me, bro, please keep going. My fun, I get a lot of pleasure out of sleeping in a barber shop with it snowing in Philadelphia, cold as fuck. Right where a guy just got shot, right there, and enjoying it with my head out the window, listening to Frank Sinatra. But I'm gonna enjoy my life. I'm gonna enjoy my life. We all gonna enjoy our life. But we just dancing and singing our way into a hole. We wasn't elevating, we wasn't rising. We were dancing and singing our way into a hole. The type of beatings that happened in this room. That bathroom, notorious. Hey, Efru, I'm gonna make a joke. Oh, here's a better angle of it, actually. Efru, right there. She got folded right there. Efru, tell him I'm lying. Tell him I'm lying, Kayla. Tell him I'm lying. Tell him he ain't fold you right there. Into the bathtub. You want a better angle? Here's a new angle. Here's a new angle. That was it. It's the bathtub. Oh, is she the narrator of this video? She got to post it on her page too. Y'all worried about me. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm great. I'm straight. Wait till you see what we got going on. Just wait till you see what we got on our plate. You know what I'm saying, Nate? Sheesh. That was fun. I ain't gonna lie. There's some crack. Alright. Yeah. Nah, this Puerto Rico, yes sir. You remember Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico was nice. It was nice. This place was fun, y'all. We had a lot of fun over here. Many breakups. Me and Zoka came back and forth together many times at this time. She was going back and forth between me and Eligio a lot. And every time she was with him, yes, she was with me. She would come out at night and be with me. Eligio knew after a certain point. He's just, you know, whatever. Little John me right there. That water was fun. That's Mexico. Man, I was gonna get that love tattoo on my head too. All right, boom. All right, so who remembers when all right, so who remembers when they were saying that the women were getting their heads stomped on? Did you listen to the testimony, bro, when you heard that?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
What did you hear?
I can't remember who exactly it was, though. I think that
Shiva was
in
saying
Atlanta,
it.
though.
Kendra was saying it.
Yeah, that was in Atlanta, though.
It was right there. And the women had to line up the same way every single time. So where all those women are standing, get down, lay down. Oh no, excuse me. What did he say? He said, down. They laid all the way down.
And then what?
On the floor in that position.
And then what?
All the men are lined up at the staircase. We don't see everything he's doing. He's talking shit. These bitches don't have any fucking respect. This is how he's acting. And this is when he's acting like a demon too. These bitches ain't got no motherfucking respect. These bitches don't get it. They don't realize that we're their only chance. X, Y, and Z, saying all that shit. I can't quote him verbatim. This is what he's doing. And so much so, he's so in character that he's lay down. He puts his foot on their head. He's known for this. He puts his foot on their head and then clearly starts to press down, and the women are making faces. The women are trying...
One by one, he stepped
one by one.
He stepped on their fucking head.
And he did each one different.
Hold on. Time the fuck out.
Right here. Right where they're standing.
Time the fuck out, though. So, the niggas is sitting downstairs?
We're not sitting downstairs. We're standing at attention downstairs.
Looking directly at him?
No, we can't. Not all the men can see. I'm in the back row, so I can see. Me and True can see. I think they can all see to a degree.
So
no one's knowing he about to do this. Go ahead.
So this nigga gonna stand there and watch some other nigga step on his baby mom head?
So now this is where it gets twisted, and the answer is yes. The answer is yes. You know, it happened. It's not cool, man. It don't feel good.
How could you go to sleep in the house where you stepped on the nigga baby mom head in front of his face?
You want that answer?
Man, this nigga's crazy.
You want that answer?
Please.
Because they're doing it on social media right now, too. He pitted us against them. I hated Zoka at this point, bro. Hated her. Disgusted with her. This is my wife. Sleeping with another man. Fuck her. I could just imagine what the other guys are thinking. And the whole time he's doing it, you know what he's saying? They need to learn respect. You know why me and True are down there like, psh, that's what those bitches get. Because they're choosing to be with another nigga. In our face. Bitch, you want to get stomped on. You could be right here with me. Look where you at. Shit, I'm thinking after this shit gonna get better. Shit. We're not in the best mind state. No. If I could go back and change things, of course I would. But then, I'll be completely transparent. Those weren't our girls to us. Those weren't even our exes. Those are the ones that missed out on us. That's how me and True feel. We getting other girls. We already got other girls. I got a girl out here. I had a girl out in Philly. Ended up meeting her for real. True had a couple bad joints. And Eligio tried to get with all of them. And he's like, nope, I got this one locked in. Like, you know what I mean? So, but at the same time, True's like, hey, but if she want to be with you, she be with you. If she chooses, she chooses. And we laughing and parlaying about it in the garage because the guys sleep in the garage. The guys sleep in the garage. The girls sleep upstairs. So when he come in the garage, he let us all have a beer for the first time in forever. He let us all smoke for the first time in forever. We parlaying. We still don't know when to be at attention or not at attention. We don't know when to be cool or not be cool. He telling us we are our own men. We have graduated. We have passed. Jax, Juju, y'all remember this? Y'all remember this sign? This is freedom. Freedom. When Eligio did this to us, he came around and he said, hey, each of y'all got the knowledge now. And he had us all do this to each other to show how we are here to elevate our women and our families in the divine knowledge of self. And all of the men are their own men now.
Yo, so hold up. Back to this headstone soccer ball shit.
Go ahead. Go soccer ball shit.
So,
yo, I love you, bro.
They all get their head step on?
Not all of them, actually, no. But,
so, what was the occasion for their head to get stepped on?
So this was he was on a rant. We didn't call it. We didn't know. It was a rising.
It's just random.
So rising rants. That's what I would call it.
And they got to get their head stepped.
You took a beer over your wife, bro. You so out of pocket. So out of pocket. But look, you reaching. So look, it was like rising rants. And this is every day. We're used to this. All the men are up and ready, clean. Everything's clean. Everybody's set up. All the girls are up and ready, clean.
So every day they gotta get a fresh step on the fucking head?
No, this is one day. This was one time. But I could just imagine what has also happened. They went through way worse shit than this. The head stomps sound bad, don't it?
That's fucking terrible, man.
The multiple occasions of rape sound a little worse to me, though.
That's fucked up that it's a worse than...
It's other women. I know Janae was the one on trial, but it happened to Syrian.
What happened to Syrian? Oh, yeah. She supposed to got her butthole fucked up or something.
Mm-hmm. And not just her. Zoka, too. Apparently Zoka was raped that day.
Yeah, what a night, man. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Crazy. So, back to the head stomp, right?
Please.
So, we really... I know we was pitted against each other, and I'm speaking for me, but I think I'm kind of speaking for Aaron on this one. But we was like in our heads, like, that's what they get. I loved you. I try to love you. You know what me and Aaron have done to be with these women, bro?
Yo,
you know how much embarrassment we went through?
Listen, I don't fuck with my baby mom, but I fuck with my baby mom.
Yeah, I look at it like that now, bro. I didn't have a child at this time.
Listen, if something happened with my baby mom, dog, you're going to have to work real hard to get me to not my baby mom.
I feel that. I feel that. You will never pit me
against
against
Velvet. And I don't fuck with
Virgin.
my baby mom. But I fuck with my baby mom to the point that you can't fuck with my baby mom. So, for a nigga to sit there while his baby mom get her fucking head stepped on, it's some psychological damage that's
It gotta be, bro. It gotta be.
Because you got like...
That's like a whole nother person, bro.
Yo, she brought your child here, man.
Okay, so that's for Sheba and Aaron. And I'll tell you what my perspective was. I lost my child.
So when I see him on the stand,
Go ahead.
I could understand.
Yeah, Zoka's bail's 10,000.
Ain't nobody down for no shit like that. Ain't nobody, who the fuck down for that? You see what I'm saying? Like
100%.
So
and even, I mean, think of it like this: if you're another woman and you experience him do that to another woman, why are you still there? Why is Malia, Aya, and Efru still there? You're hitting on a major topic. I can't take that away. You might be right. I think that I'm knowing their personalities so well that I'm seeing where they're at and what they're feeling. But the reality is they're damaged, bro. And we need to help heal them, and the men need to step it up. Period. That's real, bro. Should I start this live again? I might start it again. You cooking right there. Hey, hey, bro, I like building with
You
you.
gotta be real. It's
Ain't that what it's about?
It's what somebody would definitely ask.
Hey, yo, so I'm saving the lives to my subscribers. And if they post the content on YouTube, I have the original. Hey, what's good with you, Boomy? What's good, gang? I have the original files. So on YouTube, if you YouTubers do want to post it, that's fine. But if you guys go on there trolling me, I will have it removed. As I've done before. You know who I'm talking to. All of you. So, I'll say that. This is saved for my subscribers on Instagram if you want to get it from me. I didn't do this for that, but I don't want this on my page. Like, but it needs to be addressed. So, I'll put it in my subscribers on Instagram. And I'll probably make it YouTube subscribers. And I'll probably put like stuff like that in there too. But we didn't do that yet. Because we don't really talk like this. We usually teaching. Aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a little different, you know, and this is a great thing to talk about, and this is a great thing to tap into because we was there, and we was involved with it to a high degree. So let's get through these videos real quick. I gotta figure out if I want to put my iCloud up. My iCloud will blow your fucking minds.
We appreciate everyone who took the
So I want y'all to see how happy they are.
We appreciate.
Okay, so as this is completely staged, this is clearly new. They look up at their supporter or whoever's housing them in this beautiful naturescape, may I say. They pretend to see the camera, and they're all happy and smiling and giggling. But I want you to notice something about this scene. This scene is not like the other scenes. Let me know if you guys can spot the difference. I'm gonna try to zoom in real quick. I don't know if you guys can spot the difference, but I can. It's obvious. Let me know if you spot the difference in this scene versus all the other scenes where they're smiling and laughing and giggling. Who sees the difference? I want to see like 2-3 comments at least. Oh no, I'm worried about Zoka all the time. I was thinking about making a GoFundMe or something. It's $10,000 for her bail. It would be really nice to get her out of that situation, as we're all also out of that situation. You know, I also wish that I can get a Phoenix tier or some type of resurrection vial for Amar, because Amar was also acting out of conduct when he was killed. And I would love to get one for my daughter. Hey, while we at it, I'd love to get a time machine too. That would be dope. We get a time machine. Let's put a GoFundMe. Let's get a time machine and let's just undo carbonation and just redo that shit. And I'll just end it early. For the Final Fantasy people, I said Phoenix tier. Phoenix down, Phoenix down. Anybody got a Phoenix down? But the difference in this scene than the other scenes, guys, is that they're actually happy. They're actually happy. I felt a lot of beauty and irony in this scene. The beauty and irony I seen in this scene was the 3 women free from 3. Walking in nature. Enjoying their sisterhood. All of them knowing how each of them were beat amongst each other. They have secrets. They have a sisterhood. And Eligio can't mess that up. I wouldn't be surprised if they were to ride all 30 years. It's better than starting a new life. I doubt Aya believes she can do that. Malia has way too much to answer for and go back to from the world and her family. And Kayla? I don't think she knows her worth. Kayla's light skinned. She's not that dark. She's treated like the runt of the litter. She's treated like the ugly duckling, but still fucked. Kayla, Efru, spent most time with me because she's light skinned and she was so smart out of the group. This is why she does most of the speaking and conduct. Me and her, she was a secretary and I was kind of like an assistant to a degree, kind of like that. And she would come down and work with me directly every rising. And we would help get his life together and the family together. And we would plan things for the entire family, me and Efru. Every rising, make sure we're ready, make sure we're handling the business, the phone calls, everything's right the right way. What he may need, I know what he needs. So I'm always talking to these women. But Efru, being light-skinned, has had to take grasp of an inferiority complex. And she's used to being lucky with crumbs when it comes to emotions, when it comes to energy and love. Hey, Guap Lingo. Hey, bro, you need to hit my line. I need you ASAP, bro. Hey, I need you ASAP. I can pay you too, bro.
Pause, man, pause.
Guap Lingo. Link, bro. Hit my line ASAP, G. You already know. It was good with you, gang. Yo, it's good to see you. That's like seeing a soldier. That's like seeing a fellow soldier from back in the day. So, why is Zoka not with her family? She comes from a good one. Zoka has a great family. I could reach out to her family and maybe put something together. If anybody has done that already or thought about doing that, that would be cool. That would be dope. If anybody could use some attention and focus right now, it's Zoka. It's Jayon. And it didn't work out, but that is baby mama number one. So, we should go hard for her. You take everything in consideration. She don't need to be in there.
We gotta go battle her out.
10 bands. You know we could do it? You want to do it? You know we could do it. Hey, bro, you know we could do it. I think that it's a good idea. And I think that we should still rally a community behind it. It's good to get it done, but I also feel like it's good to refocus our energy and actually complete things. Like, I don't need to live with y'all don't need to live with me, but what we agree as a people, it would be dope if we could like collide our focus and attention on one goal every here and there and just like work as a unit. Like, that was always a really good vision, but it has to be from sovereignty. It has to be from an individual high frequency space. It has to be
Put
from
the time
love.
on it. Say 24 hours and we reconvene. And we'll have a minute.
Yeah. Let's put some time on it. That's a good idea. I don't know when exactly I'll have all the money available to offer up for that personally, but I know it can be done probably before whatever her sentence is. Nah, she don't need to be in there. You right, Rumi. I'm glad y'all saying that. I wonder if Zoka... So, let me tell y'all. Zoka left Carbonation after I left. After Janae left me, she contacted me and let me know she had left completely. This is before I got with Velvet. We started talking. She let me know she left. She was in a women's shelter. And she understands Carbonation is all fraudulent. She understands the violence, the beating, all that stuff. It's not right. She gets it. And it's so weird that she ended up going back because it hurts a little bit. Guys, don't take it as my fault. Is that when she left, she only wanted to be with me. And I'm like, look, yeah, she don't deserve it. That's right, Monica. When she left and she was at a women's shelter, I had, and y'all know who you are, y'all probably in here, a couple of y'all women made your homes available to her immediately. No questions asked. And we organized things very quickly within the first hour of her contacting me. And I was able to tell Zoka everything that was available. And she said, well, no, I just want to be with you. And I'm like, okay, I think you need to deprogram a little bit. She's still on all that yurt. Peace, God. She's really talking like carbonation still. And I'm like, okay, I've been in Mexico chilling already for a minute. So I'm like, you need to deprogram. How about this? I give you the keys to my house here in Mexico. I know you got a passport. I fly you out here. Me and my homegirl, we gonna stay. She down the street, and we gonna stay in a hotel, really nice hotel for however long, months, however long we need to stay. And I was gonna give her the house. Come by. It's an easy walk in Playa del Carmen. Come by, deliver groceries every day, fresh fruits, everything, so she can have that. Make sure she knows which way to the beach. Make sure I know the neighbors who are my brothers. I make sure that they look out for her. I make sure she has everything she needs, and the house is perfect. So I offered that to her, and she can go be at the beach, anything, just heal, just be alone, just be free. And that's all I wanted for her. She didn't want to do that. And instead, she said, well, it sounds like you're just trying to pass me off. It sounds like you're just trying to get rid of me. And I'm like, no, I'm a Gemini, so I'm like, that's dumb. Like, no. I'm sending her my music. I'm sending her the new music I'm making, hoping it could cheer her up. She's loving it. I'm sending her new music. I'm sending her poems. I'm sending her anything because I'm thinking like who you see in Pursuit of Happiness. I'm thinking Zoka on some like Pursuit of Happiness vibes. When she said shelter, I'm like, no. She in there trying to fix a light, trying to charge her phone. She got an Obama phone. The shelter helped her get a new phone, some food, a little bit of money. And just because I didn't want to be with her directly, straight into a relationship, she ended up blocking me. And about 3 days later, she did a video with Efru. And she was back with the group. And they were asking her, hey, did Zoka leave? Didn't Zoka leave? And everybody's like, no, Zoka never left. So some of y'all may recall that live. Hey, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Essence? Yeah, free Zoka for real. She's in jail for trying to do things for Eligio while he was in jail. So immediately I just, exonerate her of everything. She did what she did. I don't know exactly what she did. I know very little about her situation. I do know her bond is $10,000, like $500, so like 1,100 bands. I mean 11,000, and 11 bands, 11,000. It could be done. She's deprogramming right now. She so that was my point. Was that she already knows, bro. She knows. Why she went back? That would be a new conversation I'd have to have with her. 100%. Yeah, she don't need to be in there. Yeah, they let the guys out. The guys are out. The guys who are in jail, they're out. Hopefully that was happening in jail, but who knows? So I just wanted to pause the scene because I was just like, those are real smiles. They're actually happy here. They're free from him. I wouldn't be surprised if he stayed around longer, and I wouldn't be surprised if at any one point in time one of them wants to have a relationship, wants to have a life, wants to go, I don't know. Maybe they may go full Muslim. Maybe they might go full Black Widow. I don't know. But they're happy.
One who took the time to watch some positive things about Mr. Bishop and miss the negativity online. He's done
Yeah, please, miss the negativity, please. That's the goal. Just forget about that shit.
more amazing.
Oh my God. It was more than them involved. It wasn't just them involved. Like, I'm accounting for everyone involved. They're accounting for them. Especially in this video.
And miss the negativity.
They're not accounting for everyone or everything.
More amazing things, and we will continue to share. And please,
no, not this video. This is not old.
Whether
I'm telling you.
Do like him or you don't,
that's old.
He is innocent of those charges. Watch the malicious prosecution video.
I want y'all to hear that again. Number one, I don't believe he's innocent of those charges. He's not innocent of the revenge porn. Hell no, not innocent for the revenge porn. Those are his demands. Those are his orders. We don't post shit until he tells us to. Those are his orders. And they even reposted stuff. Like, what's wrong with them? So anyway, The revenge porn definitely is over with. The false imprisonment, definitely a thing. No one gets to leave comfortably, free, or easy. You don't know if you're going to get jumped if you try to leave or not. Amar got brutalized. Poor soul. He's dead. Back then, it was just man stuff when he was our brother. If you try to leave, you in trouble. There's in Puerto Rico, the women were literally getting beat up. I think they literally, like, Avir had to get in a full-blown fight. It's not easy to leave. Janae was already getting beat on by Zoka. The girl got jumped in Puerto Rico. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened like that. And that had nothing to do with the men, y'all. That was like on their own stuff. Like Eligio was on the phone egging this stuff on. Same way, yeah, it's crazy. What's good, King? Same way that it was the same way that it happened with Velvet and Malia at the beach. Y'all looking at Smiles, you guys are looking at a man with his pit bulls. You looking at Mike Vick and his pit. That's Mike Vick and his pit. That's how he see. But y'all don't see how he see. You see how you see. He don't see things like you. Y'all don't know. This is the cameras are on. He's an entertainer, a performer. I just didn't know he was doing that in real life too. Yeah, bro, we can't be pitting our women against each other, putting them in competition, making them fight over you. You got to be enlightening them and elevating them to love each other. And you can't be pitting men against the women by playing psychological, emotional games with them, collectively. Women were beaten, treated like men. And the men were emasculated. Treated like, what are they called? Eunuchs. Eunuchs. Some of the men were ready to become eunuchs for the cause.
Hold on. You mean literally?
Literally.
Hold on.
I don't want to say their names. They know who they are.
Hold on. You mean like have their balls cut off?
Yes. Because only Eligio should be repopulating in their belief.
Are you fucking kidding me? Somebody was gonna cut their balls off?
I would never.
You mean a vasectomy? Like
I
just snip the wires? Or you mean like a dog, like take the balls out?
And then you have them in the little bag
Get
to
the
remind
fuck
you of why
outta
you're
here.
doing what you're doing.
I'm not taking my... Get the fuck out of here.
The guys who
Hold
said
on, you gotta
I doubt
tell me
they
who.
ever would.
Nah, you gotta tell me who.
Yeah, man.
You don't gotta tell everybody. You tell
I
me
gotta
who.
say it on here. Yeah, this. You know.
You tell.
I love poly situations. I was talking about poly situations with my girl today. We was talking about polyamory, polygamy, and polygyny. To make it clear to y'all, polygyny is a man with multiple women. That's the one that makes most sense, in my opinion, and nature's opinion as well. Then you have polygamy, which is more like an open relationship. It can be multiple men or multiple women. And polyandry, which is where it's one girl with multiple guys. Okay? So polyandry is very limited when you consider the pregnancy factor and you consider the nature of testosterone versus estrogen. One man with multiple women is the complete opposite of that, where it works in every way. In every way. It's the abundant choice. It's least resistant choice. It's one proton, something that gives out, and a bunch of things that receive, versus one thing that receives and a bunch of stuff that puts out. They're opposite. And so polygamy is like whatever. Like bisexual, I guess. Or however you work it out. It's like an open relationship, more than anything, in my opinion. So I'm only saying this because y'all commenting on it, but I like polygyny. I practice that. They don't, like, I love my children. I'm always going to be there for my children. Their baby moms, I'm always going to love them too. They believe I don't love them. But they've moved forward. And, I got to move forward for real. And my partner doesn't break me down, doesn't fight me, doesn't, put anything on my name. She doesn't want to change me. She's open to understanding how it works. She's open to practicing that if it makes sense, and to her it does. And we just agree that we only want to be with people that are in alignment with our purpose. So if you practice polygamy, if you practice polyandry, if you practice polygyny, I don't care. If you're monogamous, that's all okay. My thing is, are you in your purpose though? And is your partner in their purpose? Or does being together mean one of y'all loses out?
And you can't step on nobody's fucking head.
And you can't step on people's head unless you're a UFC fighter and it's in the ring.
That's a good one.
I was gonna say because I seen some shit. So I'm just kidding, but yeah, real
right,
talk.
Come on, we got like
you want to finish
seconds left.
All right, that was for the crowd. I see y'all talking about it, but yeah, I love it. The women pick the men. I got a woman who's definitely chose me. I didn't even find her; she came to me. Beautiful scenario. Shout out to you, baby girl.
Of those charges. Watch the malicious
I disagree.
prosecution
He's not
video
innocent of
on
those
Nature Boy TV
He's guilty of those charges.
on
Actually.
YouTube. I love myself. Free to three.
He's guilty on them charges. You guys are biased. That was bullshit. And the narrator got her ass beat by him multiple times.
So what about when Velvet was trying to get him out of jail in
Nicaragua?
Right.
So he was, and
Was
this
he
is
stepping on her head too?
no, he could never. He did worse. He smashed her head on toilet bowls and broke them. He would smack her till she would go into a seizure. He would beat her, wrestle her, slam her. Velvet's a little girl. Velvet's a small girl.
Yeah, she did.
So, oh, you seen her, yeah?
Yeah.
You seen her. You wouldn't have known, though, huh?
No, she lived.
Velvet's a strong woman. She ain't lying when she says she made every move that she could for us and for her child. So it's like, oh, she's stupid. Why would she say something like that? She dumb. No, bro. She's an Aquarius. She cares about us. That is who she is. She actually cares about us. Yeah, she got her own little ego things going on, but she cares about us. Now, there's one more thing I wanted to say for the night, and we'll use this video to wrap it up. Oh, look, there she go. Right on their page. That's crazy. They're all good women, and I love them all, and it's so sad they think I don't, but they think I'm him. I mean, look at that smile, right? It's scary to deal with a guy who treats you right, treats you well, loves on you too good. Let's listen to this. And shout out to the baby mamas, and shout out to repairing the relationship between the divine masculine and feminine. I love y'all.
So yeah, y'all. The judge caught COVID.
Yeah, the judge caught COVID. So I'm going to let y'all hear this real quick. And then I'm going to give you why are we listening to Eligio talk about the judge caught COVID. It's way more to it. I had just got to carbonation, maybe my first week. I had just witnessed Velvet getting smacked in the face 3 times with an open palm till she bled. And I had to pass her my favorite maroon blood red towel for her to wipe the blood off. And that was my first interaction really with Velvet like that while she was pregnant. And we were all programmed to believe that she was crazy. All we experienced from her was crazy. The way she walked around and was angry, we thought she was just crazy. We thought this was normal. Like, yo, let's mind our business. This is crazy. I can't believe he did that, but we're in the middle of Mexico, in the middle of nowhere. Do we get out and fight him? Do we get out and leave? No, we wasn't raised like that. We was raised different. We was raised confused. We're the young generation. We're the youth. I know we're getting older, but we're the youth. And the way we responded to this was how we was taught, bro. We thought we wasn't being men. We thought he was a real man. And he's telling us, like, nah. The world is fake. This is the white man's world over the black man. Look at how the black man's treated here. We're not allowed to be ourselves because if we were, we'd have authority. And he's been preaching this to us days, hours, weeks, years. Now we're here, and it's a moment of assertion. We're like, damn. She shut up. She's still there. I looked back at her. She got quiet. It was just, the energy was like, maybe we don't know what's going on. Me and Kite sitting right next to each other. Me and Brandon, we listening to some Trippie Redd, talking about the songs we about to make at the house in Cancun. First time going. All of a sudden, in the front of the car, we're like, what the fuck? That was Velvet Snows. Yo, what's up, Sunrise? I was talking about you a second ago, Sunrise.
Oh, that's my man, Sunrise.
Yeah, hey.
Sunrise at Divine?
Yeah, Sunrise at Divine. I just wanted to say, guys, if you can, if you guys see Sunrise the Divine, go follow his page. This is our honest review. Sunrise, I go to his, not every rising, I'll have to make up for it on YouTube, but he does Trap Chi. And it's basically Qigong. And it really helps you tap into your own energy and its current and its flow. And I real life have felt my own energy.
Hey, Sunrise, you was just talking about the tip, Sunrise. That's official.
So shout out to you for the Trap Sheet. You're consistent with that. Y'all go check him out. Like every rising, like it don't take nothing more than like 30 minutes. Start the day lit. So anyway, that was a sidebar. Thank you, bro. I don't think stuff like that gets enough credit. It's something I practice constantly, so it's one thing I'm gonna endorse. I love that. And he wonders why. Reap what you sow, right? Yeah, we reflecting. This has been a very. I appreciate that, guys. So this has been very interesting, and my energy is calming down now. But I only want to play this section from the last video. The last video is available to subscribers. This one right here is gonna be in the same place, unless someone's recording it, put it up. I really don't mind. So. The first video, we dissected a lot, and we revealed a lot. That now that the case is over, we can talk about these other things. We were focused on the case. I didn't bring up this other stuff. We didn't make it messy. Now that the case is over, all this other stuff, is it now irrelevant because the court didn't deem it as a part of the case? All of it matters. Everybody's lives were affected in many dimensions. And I just want to highlight that. So I'm going to play this, and then I want to give you an insight of Eligio Bishop's mind. I want to let you know why he's talking about this. I want you to think about, if you are truly innocent, why is this now the topic? This shouldn't even matter. You should be so confident and so good if you really was innocent. But he's hiding so much. It's like that guilt gets mixed in with a lot of other things. And I'm starting to notice from his whole trial how his energy shifted. And how he got more childish towards the end. The real him started to come out towards the end. And this is an interesting piece here. So I want y'all to hear what he's going to say. And then I'm going to let you know why he's saying this. This is weird. We're playing this because this was recently posted and I never saw it,
So yeah, y'all. The judge caught COVID. She tested positive for COVID. They don't want you to know that. They're trying to hide that.
No,
the judge tested positive for COVID. Out of all the cheating they did in this case, the judge tested positive for COVID. They don't say that on the news. They just trying to protect her some kind of way, so she won't be shown to have tested positive for COVID.
What kind of conspiracy shit is that?
But she goes, you want with this man law, but at the end of the day, there's a laws of the universe. See, you're being
Pause. Listen to this man condemn himself. So y'all just heard all the things that he was not on trial for. And you guys are aware of things. You guys witnessed things firsthand. I want you to listen to him put his foot in his mouth. And this is the man who claims to be the God of this world, as you're all peons and figments of his imagination. And you can be treated as whatever. He can treat you however, because you're really supposed to be worshiping him. This is him. Listen to him put his foot in your mouth.
Positive COVID. Out of nowhere, see, you can cheat all you want with this man law, but at the end of the day, there's the laws of the universe.
What do I keep saying? I keep starting the lies by saying, he's in jail for what he got caught for. Not what he did. What's up, Sheena? He's in jail for what he got caught for. Not what he did. Syrian, my heart goes out to you and your family. And I'll always be there for you. Velvet and Janae, I love you both very dearly. And my heart will always go out to you, and I take nothing personal. And I'll always be the healthy, growing, healing man that I need to be for the world, for myself, for my children. And to all the women who had to experience him in different ways. Sheba and her losing her virginity to this scenario. Sacred moment. Run it back.
You can cheat all you want with this man law, but at the end of the day, there's the laws of the universe.
Boom.
See, you're being corrupt, and it's the laws of the universe, and this is what happens.
You're being so he's been reflecting. So he's been reflecting.
There's the laws of the universe. See, you're being corrupt, and it's the laws of the universe, and this is what happens.
This is what happens.
She tested positive for COVID. I tell my lawyer.
You tested guilty for rape.
Because I'm telling my lawyer, I'm saying, like, I don't want to go in there with her with COVID. They're already cheating on me. They're cheating in the case as it is. I don't want to go in there right now.
Oh, it's a fair world all of a sudden.
Just hurry up and finish this. I'm like, nah, man. Y'all not about to, first of all, y'all offered to drop the rape in the false imprisonment in the beginning in front of the whole world. So what am I here for? Why would you offer a rapist to drop a rape in false imprisonment to somebody in front of the world if you know that that's what I did? But you don't. You don't have any evidence that I did that, and you know I never did it. That's why you didn't want to go forward with this. So now you're going forward with the whole parade, bringing in false witnesses from the past, and coaching people what to say and lying on me with no details. It's all sounding crazy. It's all sounding like a circus.
We had no details.
But at the end of the day, you're cheating. You're not giving us any leeway. You're not being fair about anything. And now the judge caught COVID. And
you know what? I am so glad I testified in this situation. You know why? Because when I testified, I didn't talk about nothing but the case. I waited for this to be over to talk about what the truth really was. See, y'all thought that this was over. No. I'm not just talking about them. I'm talking about what really happened. For over 4 years, 5 years. Extending now to this case, 6 years. Every day it's something. For 6 years. You guys have no idea what some of these people went through. We don't tell you what happened with Natural. You guys know, y'all might have heard Natural, but y'all might have not heard Natural because we was fucking with Nature Boy too heavy. Mm-hmm. He told y'all. Natural told y'all how he was. But we thought Natural was being an emasculated little boy. But no, it's on the truth. Same way when Velvet left, and every time Velvet left, she told the truth about bruh. It's easy when he's actually doing the shit. The girl Sky, poor girl. Vibes. All that, man, there's so many people, man. Day by day by day, it was always something. Bro, the reason why Eligio's talking about COVID, Natural was my guy, bro. Natural was the reason I went to Carbon Nation. I'm going to be real with you. I saw Velvet with Eligio, and that's when I saw it as militant and business. And I'm like, this is real. When Natural would speak though, and when Natural made his videos, I got up, I got charged up, I got moving. I was like, yo, the fuck? You ain't your own man? Hey, shout out to Boomy, man. Boomy, you just another dude on a spiritual journey like me, like them. And you know, none of us are perfect, and I will attest to that. We're perfect as who we are, but we all have our flaws. 555. And Boomy, I done seen you, me and you done talked, and we done dealt with each other personally. And I know the men, another man who's involved in Carpe Nation. I know the men really wanted to build something, yo. We really wanted to create something for the children. This is a man who already has kids. And we was really on that, for real. But we have our own little hang-ups and relearning in the world. We've been figuring out ourselves. We've been going off a lot of experience. We are the youth. We doing this for our kids. Don't y'all ever get it twisted. Baby mamas, do whatever you want, bro. As the men, I know we ain't worried about that. We doing what we gotta do anyway. Yeah, we get into a bag. Not because the bag is the focus. Because we in our purpose. We're open to energy flow. We're cleaning our energies. We're becoming better selves. We're loving ourselves more because that's the best gift to give to our children is the most healed us. The best versions of us. The money come with that. And the healthy love come with that too. So thank you for sparking that thought, G. Appreciate that.
She caught COVID.
Oh, right back on track. Thank you.
The judge caught COVID, and she caught COVID that morning, right? What they call morning. If you still come to work, putting everybody in jeopardy, talking about, oh, we're still going to go forward with this, we're still going to go, so zealous to get it done, but you put everybody's life in danger. Then I say, I don't want to be in here with you. She's like, no, you're going to be in here anyway. And if you don't, we're going to move forward without you. I'm like, what do you mean you're going to move forward without me? Yeah, you can go in the back. I'm like, well, I'll be over here. She's like, no, you're not going to be over here. But your lawyer's going to go forward. I was like, well, I would like to fire my lawyer. Because why would my lawyer advise me?
I see you, G. You can come up in a second. You can come up in a second, bro. I see you. You're important. I got to hear you, bro.
I want to fire my lawyer for him even telling me to go forward.
Matter of fact, I don't know if you got a second. I'm clicking accept. I clicked accept. Oh, there we go. What's good with you, bro? Man, I remember every time you come on camera, he'll be like, there go my twin, or there go my cousin or my son or something.
Twin now, hey, talking about
man, what's good with you, G?
shit, not much at the club, goddamn, just having fun and shit.
That's what it is. I'm just at the
Hell yeah. Maybe on the titty, what y'all got going on?
We vibing on we looking up. So what I'm doing is, now that the case is over, I'm clarifying things. I'm talking. It's what sparked it is a reaction video. The girls have posted videos showing all the good that Eligio has done, and I'm like, bro, do y'all know what was going on at the house while they was out having that fun? And I'm letting people in on the reality of the situation since it's over now and the case is closed. Okay. We can talk about it to a degree. So that's what we're gonna be doing for a little bit, not all the time. I'm not making a schedule out of it. It was sparked, and I'm watching this other video. And he's speaking on COVID. And so y'all heard it already. You guys heard it. So I'm explaining it with my brother here. Because this brother right here, and correct me if I'm wrong, bro. Correct me if I'm wrong. You came around because you felt like you was going to gain higher levels of knowledge and insight to operate at a higher degree in life, to gain answers to certain questions, to become a better you for whatever that meant. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I say, you right.
That's what we went there for. That's what we would show up there for. Now, you probably got knowledge because that was the food. But the medicine
definitely got a lot of knowledge. Definitely learned some shit about my life, you feel me?
I was definitely got to
see through the matrix and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Teaching every day. And the knowledge is always true. Truth ain't never going to change. So we
yeah.
You can't no one own that. So here's another thing. That was the food. The medicine that was in the food, you ever heard the saying to put the medicine in the food to get them to take it?
I say.
It was reversed. The knowledge was the food, whereas the medicine was to worship him. And there's always a resistance to that. There's a reverence and there's a respect that you have no problem giving anybody that helps you elevate. Thank you, bro. Whether I bought my product from you or you taught me something, thank you, because I got it from you. Thank you. I get that. I had that for years, did that for years. But the pill, if you had ever came to carbonation, bro, any girl that you had would have been his. You would have had to submit to the lowest level of your masculinity. And you would have had you would have completely had to let go of who you were as a person and become him.
Okay.
That's what would have happened, bro. And
Okay.
there's a reason why you never came. You too pure. Your heart too pure on the genuine journey. And I don't know what you've been through in life, but someone like me who didn't have any brothers or family but always desired that. I had my cousins, closest to my brothers and certain friends. I always desired brothers. I went there for a family, and I went there for a father figure. I went there to have somebody who can always show me, like, what does it mean to be a man? You have the knowledge. You're a great masculine person to learn how to be a man from too. And I'm
Mm.
vulnerable enough to be like, I want a mentor. I think that's dope to get a mentor. Look like a great person to do it. Everything about it was right. It wasn't until years through it and things changed. So I'm speaking on, he's talking about COVID, and this is something small. This ain't too relevant to you. But shout out to you, bro. Shout out to all the, what I'm doing is I'm talking to all the chosen people that went through what you went through too in the same situation. Because people dedicated years to carbonation, bro. Like, what was you coming to the lives for?
Nature Boy was the truth. But I mean, like I said, I didn't get too deep into his personal life. I just tapped in because of the knowledge. So he had a lot of good gems that was brought to the table. So I always respected bro just off the gems and off the life and brotherhood knowledge that he brought down. I don't know too much about what was going on with him personally, but that's why I'm interested in your journey and what you're speaking on because he got life in jail. His life is over. His life is fucked. He's in hell. He's in physical hell. So why?
Mm-hmm.
Why is he in physical
And
hell?
it's probably
Why does he
like
have to suffer that for the rest of his life?
the fifth time. It's probably like actually the fifth time in my experience. It's been about 3 or 4 more times before my experience. This is a common
What you
thing.
mean?
I
That
didn't.
he's
So
been in hell?
I didn't know his past. He's already had life in jail. He's been living in jail this whole time. He's had moments outside of jail. I
Mm,
didn't know his background when I went. I didn't. I
that's
was
deep.
out the same way. I didn't care about none of that stuff, bro. Bro, anybody can tap into the truth. Let me teach you. You want me to teach you something, bro? Let me teach you something. Let me show you the shit that I would teach you.
I'm on your live, brother. I'm on your live, brother. I ain't trying to disturb nothing. I just want to be a part of it and learn something.
This is what I would teach. Nobody is smarter than anybody else, but someone can be more intelligent than someone else because to be intelligent requires for you to act upon learned knowledge. So if I taught you
Mm-hmm.
how your breath worked and you didn't breathe properly, it's now your fault. If
Okay.
that will connect you and heal you in a major way. If we look at alkaline diets or food, things that purges and cleanses and worms and things like that, we know that if we do cleanse those things, we will be at a higher frequency.
Mm-hmm.
We know if we get sunlight from the tropics is healthier than sunlight in the northern hemisphere for our melanin. We know these things to be true.
Mm-hmm.
So if we know them, and the hair is an antenna, it has melanin. The feet and the hands, how we ground and connect to the earth. The way that we work and designed is to channel and connect to source. Every single one of us has this ability to do it, conscious or unconscious. If you do it unconsciously, then it's easy to repurpose you. All I have to do is do something and you will respond with your energy to me. Whereas if I was to choose, I wanted to do with my own energy, I become the cause and the world responds to me. So when we're looking for self-mastery, we're looking to gain our own connection to source. You should not have to go through any other person to attain truth. Although there are people who channel it, put it into art, put it into many different forms, but that artist and that channeler has to take care of themselves. So they deliver a clean, healthy message and they're living what they're teaching. This is what Eligio did not do. And it's not to throw shade or nothing, man. I've been defending him for years knowing this was going on, bro. This was my brother. Now he's in jail for raping my baby mother.
Do you believe he raped your baby mother? Be
Twice.
100.
Hold on. Play
Twice. And
Be
two of my
100. How did he rape your baby
twice
mother?
and
If
two
he
different
said that
baby
right
mothers.
afterwards, she said, I heard my right afterwards they made love. So how did he rape her?
That's how she talks. She a lover girl. If you knew Janae,
But
that's how she talks.
nigga, if she's a lover girl, how do you rape somebody if you love that person? You
Because
can't be a lover girl and rape somebody.
so
That's
we
not
both
rape.
so
That's
number
consensual love.
no, I hear you. No, I hear what he's saying. I hear what he's saying. So listen, I got you. It's obviously guilty. That's not the point. My thing to you is when he's talking about rape in a court system, there's different types of rape. Are you aware of this?
Do you think he raped her though? Be real.
100%. And he's done it to
How
many
do you
others.
feel he raped her?
And he's done it to many others. No, it's not even feel, it's no. And I'm telling you right now. So I asked you a question.
Is he
No
psychologically
means
raping her? Is that
no,
what you're speaking of?
100%. She said no multiple times. But I'm gonna make a different point. So you're not answering my question, so I'm gonna go ahead and just move forward. So Eligio, one of the forms of rape, if there's any type of violence inflicted upon the person the woman or the guy who's having intercourse, if there is violence before that, and if there's any type of no before that, and any time, even if they say yes later on, it's still rape.
So
Law.
she said no to him before that?
Multiple times. And on top of that, she already had an Uber outside ready to go. On top of that, the past 3 days, she's been getting punished and in trouble because she doesn't want to be with him. She wants to be with me. My baby mother just finished. Eligio telling my other baby mother, Zoka, who's now in jail off of his dumb ass, he's saying, hey, smack Janae, smack her. She looking at me crazy, smack her. She's still looking at me crazy, smack her again. And you having my baby mother, my ex, slapping my other ex behind my back, right there, ordering them to do it. While she's fighting to want to be with me, she can't be with me. She chose to leave. And all the hours building up to her trying to leave from having an Uber, she's been communicating with people to leave. It was already in the works. By the time that they did this, it's hours later, bro. People are tired. The men are barely getting dismissed. People are barely going back to their spaces. Niggas in the kitchen trying to get whatever food's left. Everybody's already dispersed. They're not even around. I heard Malia saying, God's calling you. God's calling you. She at the door. She about to walk right out the door. Her suitcase is on the ledge of the door. And she's like, fuck. And she's that type of person to turn around and be like, okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye. No hard feelings. Peace. That's even how I left. It took me weeks. Like when I left, I was the same way. I was like, hey, yo, I'm still gonna teach the knowledge, bro. I'm still gonna say that. I'm still gonna do this. I'm still gonna do that in the name of you, bro. I still love you. I'm leaving. I just gotta do myself somewhere else. I still love you. When I left, that's what I was telling him. You know, he's been guilty of many things, but he was never always accused of what he was guilty for. Nicaragua got him out of jail. Mexico, we all got out because they thought we were trafficking. They were checking us for trafficking. No one was trafficking. They checked him. They said they were looking for him hurting. They heard women and children screaming. Is when they got him in Nicaragua. That wasn't the case either. That was the trolls online. Puerto Rico. When the police came even in Puerto Rico, that was the trolls. We're proudly defending Eligio, bruh. I'm front line. I'm running the whole tribe when he in jail. I'm talking to the lawyers all damn day. I'm telling everybody what to do in the house, and I'm out on the road telling everybody where we got to go, what we got to do, fixing tires along the way, getting food for everybody with a tiny budget in a foreign country where everybody got shotguns and AKs on every corner. Soular is out here. Captain Soular is out here running everything. Learn Spanish for the group and everything. I'm working with the ex-president of Nicaragua in the U.S. Embassy to get him out because he was not supposed to be in jail. Don't talk to me about getting him out on no righteous reasons. I will. This was the only time I was going to have to do some snake dirty shit to get him out of jail. And the day that I was going to do it and I was going to pay the money was the day he said, bro, you never got me out of jail. You think I did it, huh, Soular? Hey, guys, Soular thinks that I did it. Oh, everybody like, oh, wow, oh, yeah. He tried to have me go in the corner. He was threatening to have the guy slap me. And I turned around, I'm like, you know what? I don't need to be here. He told me I didn't help him get out of jail in Nicaragua.
Well, that was after he got locked up and shit. Everybody got locked up
This
at the
was
Carbonation House.
maybe like, yeah, this is like a week after he got locked up. I'm riding around, getting all the lawyers, doing all the paperwork, calling my personal homies. I raised $3,000 myself to get him out. Had his lawyers on the phone and my guys on the phone. Bro, that same day, this is how it happened. I said, hey, bro, hey, Chief, I got good news. We got the money. The lawyer's already aware of this and that. I just need your go ahead, and we can go ahead and push this paperwork through, and you'll be out. He said, you think I did it? Hey, guys, Soular thinks I did it. Look at him. This is in
Did
Georgia.
you
Yeah.
think he did it?
Hell yeah. Bro, and this you weren't listening to me earlier, bro. You weren't listening to me earlier. Not only did I know
I'm
he
listening.
did
I'm
it,
listening real clear. I'm
not
listening real clear. I
okay.
want you to hear.
Not only
We
did
on
I know he did
trial
it
with
with
God. We on
situations,
trial with a big guy right now. We trying to see
always.
something.
Always. And before this, bro, he's done it to other women in other occasions, like but beating them himself. And all the things that he's not on trial for, like personally, I could care less. I keep saying it like this. He got 30 years for what he got caught for, not for what he did. If he was in jail for what he did, it'd be way worse. He wouldn't even be in jail. You'd have to find a worse place than jail for what he's
Mm.
getting away with. But the thing is, he is a blessed soul. He has certain things in his chart to where he is always going to be okay. He's his own worst enemy. And I can't expose his chart, and I know that's why I said, like, one day I can't wait to go play chess with him because I'm about unconditional love. I'm not gonna be the one nigga to just hate him all of a sudden. I'm just saying what's real, bro. And he need to stop lying too. And I'm keeping mad secrets for him because it's not my job to expose his secrets. That's one thing I'm not doing. I'm not exposing his secrets.
Respect.
That's one thing I won't do. I've never showed people the videos that I have in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't know. It's not an argument on if he should be in jail. It's about the case, and that's where everybody sets. And they're like, well, was it a fair trial? No, it wasn't a fair trial because they're missing charges.
Yeah, it's tough.
They would have been way easier to prove. Did y'all not hear how he stomped on all the women's heads? Did y'all not hear how he surrounded and beat up his own baby mother and how he was beating up his baby mother while she was pregnant too? Yeah, yeah. Did you not know that he was forcing my baby mother while she was pregnant behind my back to take shots of tequila, or she had to leave? We're not on trial for that. My baby died.
So you had Malia pregnant before, and he got her
Zoka,
drunk.
Zoka, if you've seen her, it was Zoka.
Mhm.
Zoka was my
Oh, so he
baby mother.
basically got her drunk to kill the baby.
Oh, so if a little bit of alcohol is extremely detrimental to a fetus at any stage. 6
So
shots of tequila at once is a little much, and apparently there was other
he
occasions.
did that knowing she
Yeah,
was pregnant.
100%. What he would tell her, and this is the crazy thing. This is the crazy thing. He would tell her that his other baby mother, Velvet, if you wear Velvet, he has a child with her, Eliana. He would tell
Yeah,
her,
I know about Eliana. I've been watching for a long
hell
time.
yeah, it's my
Yeah.
goddaughter. So he had been telling Zoka that Velvet drank wine almost every night while she had Eliana. It was just a little bit. And Eliana's perfectly fine. There's nothing to worry about. And so Zoka's like, I either keep saying no because me and Soular have an agreement. We're not getting abortions and we're keeping the child. This is very early on. We have this agreement. Even though he's saying it's a demon baby and everybody's going crazy, the world's happy. We're
You
like,
say it's a demon baby?
yeah, he was doing the doing the most. And at
God
first,
damn, that nigga was
yeah,
fucked up.
I didn't even tell you how it happened because first he was happy to the world, and then when the camera turned off, he made everybody. We all got in trouble, and it was a bad thing. And he said it was evil, it is a demon baby, and it's all bad. And then he went online saying to the world it was a demon baby. And right after that live, he came to me and said, "I'm just playing, bro. We want as many Solars as possible. You're a genius. You're my best man. I need as many Solars as possible." And I'm like, "Oh, this is just for the TV." He's like, "Yeah, it's just for the." They look at eat it up. I know what I'm doing. Trust me. That's what he's telling me. And I'm like, yeah, it was a demon baby. And I'm doing lives where I'm like, the point is to get the knowledge across by any means necessary. So we had our child outside of the tropics. We could have picked better circumstances to conceive our child that would give them more activated genes to be a divine being, to have more healthy genes innately active in the child. But because we conceived in Atlanta in the winter, the child is a demon. And that
That's
is
what he believed, or that's what you believe?
That's what we were saying. But the point, I don't believe it because me and him, we're thinking it's a game. And that's the only reason I ended up going with it too. So when I went with it, I'm like, I'm going to teach about the climates. I'm going to teach about the importance of being in the tropics. And hopefully it'll make other people go live in the tropics and have their children in the tropics and be the sunlight and get UVB sun rays rather than UVA because of the science of melanin. And so you got to understand how I am after years in. I'm going to find as much knowledge as possible to overcome emotions. So if I feel an emotion, I'm trying to suppress that immediately with some level of knowledge. And I'm going to find the knowledge for it. I'm a Gemini. I'm going to find the knowledge to suppress that
Are you a
emotion.
Gemini?
Gemini 12th house, Cancer moon first house. Gemini sun 12, Cancer moon first. Yes, sir.
Okay, where your Mercury at?
Gemini as well in the 12th house, retrograded,
What's your Venus
ruling
at?
Virgo and Pisces. My Venus is in Taurus in the 11th house,
And where your Mars at?
and my Mars is in Virgo in the 3rd house. So it acts like Mercury.
What's your eighth house?
My
Your Pluto.
my 8th house holds. Excuse me. My Pluto is Scorpio in the 5th house. What is my 10th house is Aries, Pisces, Aries. So Capricorn would be my 8th house, not Capricorn. Interesting. That's a good question. I don't have much in my 8th house because
You got Scorpio in eighth house though, so that means you like vengeance and shit.
I got Scorpio
Yeah,
Pluto. I got Scorpio Pluto in the
that
5th
same
house.
thing.
5th house of Leo. It is very similar. Yes.
They're very
Yeah.
similar. That mean you going hard for
Because the
revenge.
eighth
You
house,
love revenge and shit.
the eighth house is a place that rules like your fears and it rules losses
But
and
eighth
stuff.
house
I don't have
rules
much there.
goddamn rebirth and death and revenge type shit. Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy is the vengeance and
So
shit.
Scorpio is
So you don't
my
like
north
Nature Boy
node.
because he hurts you.
Is my north node as well. And it's not that I don't like him. Actually, there's a more prominent point to look at in my chart that's highlighted through my galactic center, my Chiron, and my Mercury, my Sun, and my Jupiter. So my Jupiter, which is the teacher or the philosopher, the soul expansion, the 9th house, is ruled by Pisces and Sagittarius. Jupiter, the planet of abundance. My Jupiter is in Sagittarius, rulership, and it's also in the 6th house of service or the 6th house of enemies. So there's a lot of people who I'll either teach or who will teach me who one day will end up having like this enemy type of vibe to it. So I've had students who didn't like me at first but came back and we were cool. And I've had teachers to where we were cool, come to find out it was something else going on, a completely aside of knowledge. And the Jupiter in Sagittarius gives it so much luck and protection. This is Zeus, Jesus energy. It's Thor. This is Jupiter. It has so much protection and benevolence to it that in Sagittarius of the 6th house of enemies, not only does it mean I might have enemies, but it means I'll triumph over all my enemies because my only win is the win-win scenario as the 6 houses of service. My luck is for you because you won't help me. My luck is for you. My win is a win-win. So this isn't over. Eligio still is on a spiritual journey. It's not over. I can't, like I was saying before, people ridicule me for it, but I don't care.
Hey yo, what's up? This TV Killer. I hope you enjoy the content that you just watched. I need you to do me a small favor. Hit the description box, click on the beacon link, follow me on all social media platforms, including Rumble, where I put all the exclusive content that I can't put on YouTube. You know, all of the cussing and the fussing. Yeah, TV Killer forever.